have two empty meditations. It's called empty body and empty channels. Okay, empty body means you just imagine all your body is empty. It's like an empty tent, like an empty room. You understand? Why we have to empty our body? Our problem is we have too much in our body, right? We have too many things in our body, so it's better to empty our body. Once everything is emptied, then we don't have problem. Right? An empty room, then you don't need to worry about thieves. So something like that, okay? You empty your body. I think it's good to learn how to empty ourselves. You know, the normal way our thinking is, we always think what to put inside, right? We have to put food and drinks and medicines and putting and putting and putting and putting. You know, our mouth is like an infinite.
Garbage disposal.
Yes, everything you put there and put there, right? But the result, everything becomes shit. So we're just producing always shit and shit and shit. So that's why I think we have to learn like how to empty ourselves. Okay? Tongra, Tibetan is called the Tongra, the body empty meditation, Tongra. And then also empty channel. Empty channel is especially for mental focus and mental clarity. Okay, in the empty body, then we visualize 3 channels, so that help our mind to focus in 3 lines, in 3 channels. Okay, and then we can see also more clearly where it's located. Our 3 inner poisons. You know, anger and hatred is in right side, and ignorance or confusion in left side, desire and attachment in the center. So we centralize our mind, we focus, and then we clean our mind. You understand? Like I made a joke with him. He said, what's your name, sorry?
Martin.
Martin?
Yeah.
So Martin said the black pill worked.
Yes, it's true.
What came out? Black thing or red thing?
Black.
Black pill worked, lots of black thing come out. So he cleaned his body, and then he did sauna, and you are sweating, right?
Absolutely.
So I said internally you are cleaned and externally also cleaned. He was sweating, right? Kind of 2 detox, it's very good. But the third one is we need to detox our mind. We have to clean our mind. How we can detox our mind? Breathing. This breathing, we detox our mind. We clean the anger from our mind. We clean the ignorance or stupidity, and we clean our infinite desire or attachment. You understand? So that's why breathing, we should think also it's like a detox. It's an energy detox, but also it's a mental detox. Okay? Good? Yes?
So, alright, I don't mean to overthink it, but when the red light's going in and then the red light's going out, so it's clean going in and it's dirty going out.
Exactly.
So I'm a color person. Would there be a color change from the different reds, or should everything stay the same?
Yeah, the red, the energy goes in, it's very bright and very beautiful.
And then it's dull when it goes out.
Exactly, it's a dark red.
Okay. And do you feel the emotion, or do you see the emotion that's going out, the ignorance and stupidity?
Very good question.
Yeah.
I like that question. You can imagine, if you have anger, you imagine your anger is living out. That's very important. Okay, you have to think that your anger, you have to let your anger go. Otherwise you are holding your anger. If you hold your anger is like a volcano, you know. Volcano is like too much concentrated volcano, it will explode. That explosion can be a heart attack. That explosion can be a stomach ulcer. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. That explosion can be an autoimmune disease. That explosion can be any kind of bad disease. So that's why this breathing is you really imagine the tension and the problem is coming out. The anger is coming out. Okay? So that's why it's a darker red. Darker red is the anger.
Okay.
That thing, okay? And The white is the black one, that's the confusion or ignorance. It's like a dark smoke.
Gray.
You know, bad smoke. What is a bad smoke, dark smoke? Like the smoke from coal?
Charcoal.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And then the attachment is more like dark blue. Alright, and then, very good question, you can also imagine as animals. The anger is represented by snakes. Okay, anger is represented by snakes, and ignorance is represented by pigs, and then the desire is represented by the roosters. You understand?
The desire is the blue coming out? No.
Exactly. You can imagine with the light, many little snakes are coming out. Snakes. You can just imagination, okay? So let's say you inhale, very bright and light, fresh, red light goes in. Cleanse your anger, so your anger is becoming little snakes, and snakes are coming out. The dark red light is coming out, and little snakes are coming out. Okay? You understand? Like hundreds of thousands of little snakes are coming out.
Wait, is it a snake or a dragon? I thought you
Snake.
said... Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you said
But if it's a dragon, then you have to pull out. That's another meditation. We do next time. Yes, yeah. You have to pull it out, and then you have to ask Kung Fu Panda to help you. So it's a little bit complicated. Just imagine small snakes.
Okay.
And then the ignorance part, like little pigs. Don't imagine the Chinese pig, okay? Then it stuck there again. Little, like very small pigs and little ones, and many of them, they are coming out.
Here comes Eric.
Oh, good.
The little pig is coming. And then many little roosters are coming out. That's symbolizing your desire and these things, okay? Another very
And that's
interesting...
bad? That's desire... Like, I mean, don't you want desire for...
Well, there's a good desires and bad desires.
Okay.
Greed is bad.
Greed.
Oh,
yeah,
so
that
that's
is
what you're
greed.
exhaling is like the greed, the bad
Exactly,
desires.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. So because, you know, like in the West, we talk a lot about, fear, right? So in the Asian philosophy, you don't hear much fear, but they talk more desire. So something very interesting. Why we have fear? Because of our desire. You know, they are coexistence. So somehow when you work with desire or greed, and also you're working with your fear. You understand? You see, why you have so much fear on your body, you know, you get sick, or you don't want to get sick, you don't want to get this, you don't want to get allergy, this and that, because you have too strong desire, attachment on your body. The more attachment you have, the more fear you build up. So it's a coexistence. Do you understand?
Yeah, yeah.
So somehow, if you just say, I want to keep my desire, I want to get rid of my fear, it never works.
Yeah,
Do you understand?
yeah.
So root cause of fear is desire. That's why you clean the desire. But I think, yeah, greed is a good word.
Yeah.
Good word, sorry, not good word.
And the red light versus the white light when they come in, are they supposed to be different things? So when you breathe in the red, bright light,
Mm-hmm.
or the bright white light,
Mhm.
what?
The blue. Together is the blue light.
Right, but purity
Yes,
for the white. Okay.
That's the purity, and that's also the pure energy from the nature. Okay?
Okay.
Pure energy from the nature. And this another explanation is this breathing also shows us our connection to the great nature. So we take the pure essence from the nature, pure energy from the nature, we use that, clean our bad energy, and bad energy go back to the nature, but nature can neutralize us, you know? Do you understand? Once our bad energy go back to the nature, everything is like processed. It's becoming another normal energy. It's not a bad energy anymore. Okay? It's like our oxygen. Oxygen is a good air. It goes in, and CO2 is coming out.
Yeah.
CO2 is bad for us, but the trees, they love CO2. They eat this like a food. Do you understand? So that's why everything is balancing. Connecting and balancing. connection and balance with humans and nature. Okay, good?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, good question.
Thank you.
How comes you become very smart today? I know, you did a Junling, Tibetan Junling.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, now we do the breathing, yeah? Breathing together.
Okay, we start with the 7-point viral Chana posture. Number 1, cross leg to support the descending wind. Number 2, straight spine, like a stack of golden coins to support the fire accompanying wind. Number 3, Vajra fist, and push each side, also to support the descending wind. Number 4, you push down on your hands to create the eagle wings. That is to support the all-pervasive wind. Number 5, the neck down like a swan. It supports the ascending wind. Number 6, the tongue on the palate supports the life-sustaining wind. And number 7, the eyes looking past your nose also support the life-sustaining wind. So now, in this perfect posture, we now visualize the twofold emptiness. The first one is visualizing our body as a complete empty shell, like a tent. And the second one, inside your tent, there are 3 channels. The central channel, which is blue in color, the left channel, which is white, and the right channel, which is, the right channel, which is red. Okay? And we take a deep clearing breath in, and we breathe out impurities. So we take our left hand to the left nostril, inhale white or rainbow light, and visualize this going down past your navel. Hold your breath as you continue to visualize the light go up, cleaning, and exhale red smoky light, anger and hatred. Inhale white or rainbow light, down the channels. Hold your breath, continue the visualization of it cleaning upwards, block. Exhale white smoky light and ignorance and delusion. Both sides. Inhale white and rainbow light, clearing both channels. Hold your breath. Visualize it go up and cleaning. Exhale dark blue, desire and attachment. Left again. Inhale white rainbow light. Hold your breath. Exhale, red smoky light, little snakes, anger and hatred. Inhale, white rainbow light. Hold your breath. Exhale, white smoky light, piggies and ignorance and delusion. Okay. Inhale, white rainbow light. Hold your breath. And exhale, blue smoky light, desire and attachment. One more time. Left. Inhale, white rainbow light. Cleaning. Hold your breath. Continue to visualize it go up and cleaning. Exhale, red smoky light. Inhale. Hold your breath. White smoky light. Inhale both sides. Hold your breath. And exhale blue smoky light, desire and attachment. So now we will do the Om. I'll do it 7 times. When I chant Om, you'll take a deep breath in and visualize white lights coming down to your navel. And as I say Ah, transform the white light into a red ball of light and let it fill your whole body. And when I say Hum, transfer that red light into blue and exhale out. Okay? Alright. Take a deep cleansing breath in and exhale. Now we're going to do Gumpachan. So we hold our face breaths. When we breathe in, we lift the perineum, and at the end of the breath, swallow to keep the vase like in your belly, and rotate like by pushing the stomach out and sucking the stomach in 7 times clockwise and 7 times counterclockwise. At the end, breathe out 30% and inhale again and start over. We'll do that a few times, okay? I think 7 times. So inhale for a cleansing breath. And exhale. Inhale to hold the vase breath. Okay. 21 times each? Or 3 times?
Yeah, 21 for once.
Okay. So now we're going to do number 24 of the Nida exercise. So if you were here every day at 7 a.m., you know how we do that. But so we start by holding the vase breath, and when we hold the vase breath, we rub our hands together to keep them warm, or if they're cold, just to fire them up. And then we massage each part 21 times, starting with the face. So we do that together. Okay. And then exhale, and then breathe in for the next one. Okay. So let's take a clearing breath in. And exhale. Now breathe in for the vase. Breathe in. Breathe in. The next one's the legs. So I'm going to start them. 7 times. And you want to get a nice bend. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in 7 times now. Breathe in.
We do the meditation. Which page number? The element meditation? Where is it? Okay, thank you. Element meditation. And which page number? Page number 32. This image. Do you have this image?
This one?
This one. There's no page number?
We have no page numbers. It's almost at the end.
Second last page,
Okay, second last page on the little booklet. Second last page.
or third last.
Okay, so. Okay, so first one is a triangle. Do you see above the head? There's a triangle. Okay, all right. So meditate on the triangle, red triangle. Okay, meditation. Everyone, close your eyes. Close your eyes. So we did 9 purification breathing, and then we did the Pumbajang, the Vas Yoga, and then we did one exercise from Nejang. So we cleaned our inner channels and outer channels and so on. Now everything is clean. And this meditation, it's like healing meditation through 5 elements. Okay. So first we are meditating on the fire element. Fire element. So fire element, it's a red color, and the form it's a triangle. So visualize a triangle like this size, and then you can make a triangle like this above your head, like this. Triangle, red, and it has a sound of Ram. Okay, so first you visualize that triangle above your head. And that red triangle is very hot, and it gives you a very joyful feeling. So you feel the heat is coming down from your head to down into your trunk, and then your belly, and then your legs and feet and arm. So the heat, there is a red fire, and that heat is coming down into your body. Alright? And then we say the fire element syllable, it's a Ram. When we recite the Ram together, imagine the sound is bringing the light. Okay? When you say Ram, then the heat is coming from the red triangle. It goes entire your body. Ram. Aram. Aram. Okay, so the fire element, imagine the fire element burned all your bad energies, all stagnations and cold natured disease. So cold natured disease, mainly we can talk about tumor, any kind of tumor, tumor, cyst and all this called the cold natured disease. So imagine everything is burned with the fire element, okay? So that's meditation with the fire element. Another second we do with water element. So now you visualize white light on your front head, third eye area or inside of the head chakra. Okay, like a small moon. Small moon is shining there. And so that's generating white light. It's a very joyful, very peaceful white light. And that eliminates all kinds of inflammations and infections. Alright? Do we have any inflammations? Yes. Your brain is inflamed. Because of our Ram. No, that's a joke. Alright, so wherever you have inflammation, imagine that this white light goes to there, and so the inflammation will reduce or will be cured, okay? So the mantra is BAM. Alright, so visualize the white light, your front head or inside of your brain. Or imagine your brain is becoming a white light, like a moon. Very bright and very beautiful and very fresh, like cooling. Bam. Okay, now we do the wind element. If you are sleepy, just lie down. Huh? If you are sleepy, lie down, lie down. You don't need to sit down, you just lie down. Sleepy ones, sleepy ones. Lazy and sleepy ones. Hey. Lazy and sleepy and smart. Yeah, okay. Okay, so now is the yam. Yam is the wind element, and you visualize in your throat chakra. It's a semicircle, okay? Semicircle, and the green color. Visualize wind mandala as a semicircle in your throat chakra, and you know this, the wind element against the water element. Water element is like heavy, okay? What flame, like water and the earth. Heavy and confusion and so on, okay? You have a feeling like pulling down, everything falling down, sinking and so on. And then the mantra is yam, okay? So Pekin problem is like a gravitation, Pekin, okay? Flame is gravitation, it's very heavy, pulling us down too much, we're too much grounded. Too much earth and too much water. So when we say yam, yam is levitation, the opposite, okay? You feel lightness, very light and very fresh and very clear and so on, okay? All right, so visualize the semicircle, a green color in your throat chakra. Very beautiful. Green, yeah, it's like, look like a green apple. But it's a half apple, huh? Yum. Yum. lam, the earth, it's a square, and the heart chakra. Now you can lie down, just rest. Earth, it's a golden light or yellow light, and the mantra is lam, lam. Okay, in your heart chakra there is a golden square full of light that help you to connect it to the Mother Earth. Okay, you are connected with Mother Earth, unified with Mother Earth. Your mind becoming very stable, very calm, and very relaxed. Lam. Navel chakra. Another for water, especially if you have inflammation in the belly area. So visualize the same like the white moon in your navel chakra. Inside of the navel, there's a white moon. And we change the color. So imagine like in the navel you have the great ocean. The great ocean in a circle is in your navel, okay? and we say come, and then you are connected with the ocean, the water element, and again that pacifies all your inflammations, infections, and so on. Okay? And mantra is come. Okay. Belly, belly, belly. If you're lying down, you just put your hand on the belly button. Belly button. Do you have a belly button? Color can be blue or white. It's up to you. The color of ocean, blue or white. Color of water, ocean, or white like moon. Okay? Which one is easier? You just imagine that one. Blue button. Popochka. Okay. Huh? On the navel, yeah, navel. Come. Come. got genital area. A, it's an oval shape, oval shape. Blue color, the space element, space. Visualize the deep blue space, openness. Okay, next one we can use A again. Now we change the location. Do you have pain anywhere? Where do you have pain?